Right now, we are just hours away from the start of the trial against a former lawmaker and top Lamont administration official.
Yeah, Kostas Diamantis is due in court in Bridgeport, the federal courthouse there, later this morning. And that's where we find your reporter, Anna Stansfield. Anna, he's facing a long list of charges.
Yeah, Tracy, Caitlin, good morning. That's right. He's facing more than 20 criminal charges, including bribery, extortion, and lying to investigators. Jury selection just wrapped up on Friday, and now Diamantis is expected in federal court at 9:15 this morning. He worked in the Lamont administration before resigning in 2021. The former lawmaker and state budget official is accused of steering no-bid contracts to help himself and his family while he oversaw school construction across our state. Prosecutors say he took tens of thousands of dollars in bribes. And if he's convicted, he could be facing years in prison and millions of dollars in fines. He'll walk into court here at 9:15 this morning. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, will be inside bringing you the latest updates both on air and online at WFSB.com. For now, I'm your reporter in Bridgeport, Anna Stansfield, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Anna, thank you.